What's up, everybody? It's the Mike and Rich podcast.
Happy
How we
Happy
doing?
Tuesday. I was gonna say Sunday.
Oh yeah, it's Tuesday, man.
Happy Taco
Switching
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. We're switching it up a little bit.
That's right.
Fortnite had a new season, and you know,
That's right.
priorities, I guess.
Priorities, man. And you know what? We'll talk about the Fortnite season here in a little bit and
Yeah,
stuff
for
like that.
sure.
But it's cool to be doing it on a different night. Obviously, we're a little bit earlier, 10 o'clock on Sunday nights is tough for a lot of people.
Sure.
We get a lot of mail and messages and stuff like that saying, do it at a different time or during the week or I know some people do pre-recorded podcasts. We like doing it live or whatnot because we like the chats and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
so who knows what we'll do in the future if we'll switch it from Sunday to Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. But we'll keep everybody in the loop.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, like let us know too. Hit us up. Let us know what days and times are you good. It might
Yeah.
work out. Who knows?
Yeah,
We'll let you know.
So now that we're 2 days down in a week, how's your work week going, man?
It's going okay. It's not too bad. Same stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
Nothing new. Yeah, I've been working a bunch lately, so just trying to paper chase.
That's right. That's right.
Paper chase.
But we got some exciting news. So we got a bunch of new followers, which is cool over the week. And we're getting closer and closer to that giveaway.
That's right.
So we're doing a giveaway of 50 followers. We got Mini Mando helmet right there, 3D printed, marble, and Spider-Man. Very cool. What else you got back there? Oh, that's the Scout Trooper, huh?
Oh yeah, I made
That's
a scout
cool.
trooper the other day.
That's new.
And a little shark back there. I don't know if you can see
Nice.
him.
That's cool. That's cool, man.
So
Yeah, so our 50 followers, we're gonna be giving those away to random people that follow in the podcast on Twitch.
that's right.
And we also have a Cobra Commander from Hasbro as well that we're gonna be giving away. So
Make sure to tell your friends, share, like our stuff, and
yeah, it's not gonna be the only giveaways we're gonna be doing.
That's right.
We'll definitely be doing more. And let us know some of the stuff that maybe you want to see 3D printed or whatever, like
That's right.
Who knows? Maybe we can hook it up.
I got a request this week for a a Sailor Moon wand for my sister-in-law. So
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to do that because it's a little bit longer than my actual my bed is on my printer. So I'm gonna have to probably do it in 2 pieces, but
Okay.
I think I could figure that out.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. That's cool, man. Yeah, you made that helmet, right?
Yeah.
That big helmet.
Yeah, the
How'd
big
that
one.
go?
It's okay. It's not bad. It's just a lot of sanding. I pretty much have it all done. I'm trying to get my mom to paint it because she's a really good painter. And she's been working a lot lately, so I don't want to be like, here, paint my Iron Man helmet, I want it tomorrow. So I'd rather keep it here and her tell me like, hey, I got some time. So then I'll toss it over to her, let her paint it. But it's gonna be cool when it's done, man. It's definitely gonna be cool.
That's awesome, dude.
I'm probably gonna display it back here. I'm gonna do something with this situation, this wall situation behind me soon.
There you go.
Yeah.
As long as you don't mess with Morrison, he'd be all right.
I know. I like him there too. It's just that's a Blockbuster thing.
Poster?
Yeah, I bought that at Blockbuster. It's pretty heavy duty. It's made out of the I don't know. It's that crappy wood or whatever.
Yeah, it's funny, man. I got one too, but not of Morrison. I got one of Jimi Hendrix up in the bathroom.
There you go.
Upstairs, and that was from Blockbuster as well.
Yeah, man.
How funny is that? That's our wall art.
That's our wall art.
Where do you get your art? Like Blockbuster Video?
Blockbuster, bro.
Yeah.
I got a Bob Marley one too on the other side of the room. That's pretty cool. So hey man, Blockbuster was cool, man. You can get all kinds of cool stuff there at one point in time.
I miss Blockbuster. I used to go to Blockbuster sometimes, just for the stuff, not even for the videos, like Blockbuster was an experience. Like my wife, she's like, I remember going to video stores with you and we'd walk around forever and sometimes you wouldn't go. I'm like, yeah, man, but I miss it. She's like, you don't miss it. I was like, I miss it.
Yeah.
It
killed time. It made you feel good. Everything was it smelled like popcorn in there, It was just a cool spot to be. And then once they got to where you had the membership, dude, I'd go in the morning, drop off some movies, pick up a couple, go back later on, drop off some movies. It was like a library, but any movie that you wanted that was out, So
yeah, no, it was really cool. And they were one of the first to really make it so it was just they had so many copies of these movies, but it was hurting them, and like I
Yep.
watched that documentary about the last blockbuster. I don't know if you've seen it,
Mm-mm.
but they basically say that the thing that really got them was the no late fees.
Mm.
They like waived the late fees for like
That's where they made
oh,
their money.
however amount of time, and they didn't realize that it was like close to 78% of the revenue was late fees.
That's a bad
Anyway,
calculation.
yeah, well, they had like different CEOs changing hands, people trying to do like different promotions and stuff, like, and they thought they could do something like that, and it totally hurt them. But
Yeah. What's gonna be crazy is like, like 10, 15 years from now when I'm trying to explain to my daughter what a blockbuster is, like she would probably do the same thing of questioning of like, why would you go there when you could just hit it on the TV?
yeah,
You
but
know?
it's just like, I mean, I don't know. I think that would be kind of cool to like walk into like the things that you're on
Yeah.
Netflix, you're seeing all that
It's like
stuff.
toy
Like,
stores, you know?
yeah, I mean, I'm sure they'll make a virtual video store with like streaming, they'll do
That's
something
right.
like that. Virtual video store, you heard it here
That's
first.
right. Meta.
You heard it here first. That in our green room.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh man, and you know what's crazy? Even talking about the green room stuff the other day. So I did a little further digging, and there's like you can actually go and buy a virtual reality made room that you can use for whatever, and they're cheap too, man. It's like $8, dude. I can get this like. It looks like I'm like in a dojo and all kinds of stuff. I was like, dude, that is like so cool, man. So
That's funny.
you can buy it. They
You
got
can
them.
buy it.
So
Yeah. Yeah, you can pretty much buy anything nowadays.
pretty much buy
But
it.
all right, so we got some cool news. Disney has their new MA ratings.
Dun,
So basically you just gotta
dun.
sign in and just check a few boxes and cross a few dots. That's it. And you're in there, and then you're gonna get some of the cool stuff. So they got
All the Marvel
Daredevil on
stuff, right?
there, all the Marvel stuff from Netflix. Um they're gonna start having I'm guessing Deadpool and Wolverine and stuff like that. They're gonna start getting some of those.
Yeah.
But I knew it was gonna be soon because when they put out Free Guy, not only is that Ryan Reynolds,
Mhm.
so like they probably struck some kind of thing with him. But
And they're making the third one. So,
yeah,
it's just where's it gonna go? Is it not gonna go on Disney Plus after they
right,
make it?
right.
It's just
But it was crazy because like they both came out on HBO and on Disney Plus like the same day.
mhm.
But with Disney Plus, it was like the first time they ever had something that like had an F bomb in it, which is pretty crazy. So any little kid that watched that, whoa,
Whoa.
like I don't know, we learned a new word.
Well,
But
they probably knew at some point it was gonna cross.
yeah.
But you
Well, look at
couldn't.
Netflix. Look at Netflix. The
Yeah.
way that they're designed, like Netflix has it. If like they have it designed perfectly. They're number one for a reason.
Mhm.
And why not emulate number one?
Yeah,
That's what everybody else does anyway,
that's right.
right?
Don't fix what ain't broken.
Uh-huh.
So,
But they have like a whole separate thing for the kids, sign in, whatever, the
mhm.
little tags and stuff, make it cool. They got tons of Disney characters and tons of things they could be using,
Yeah.
you know, for the little avatars or whatever. And I'm sure they could even go the distance, make it a little further, like the avatar like runs off the
I was
screen
gonna
or
say it'd be
something like
cool if
that.
they made it kind of like a little like a game where they can kind of go find the movie or something, kind of like what you were saying before. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, man. Great
Build like
ideas.
build a virtual Disney World. There you go. And then they can go and play in it, and go see this
Yeah,
movie and this theme and this thing and this thing.
that'd be cool.
That would be cool. Disney, hire me. Let's get it going.
All right, man. So we got South Park this week. So South Park
Yeah.
was it was pretty crazy, man. It was a St. Patrick's Day episode with
Special St.
Butters.
Patrick's Day special.
With Butters. It was a little crazy, man. I have to say. A little crazy. I don't know how much we could really even talk about.
Well, you
But
know what? It's like we've been talking about it for weeks. And South Park is back to like the old seasons. Like they
oh
didn't
hell
skip
yeah.
a beat. You can throw this season in the middle of the 25 that they have, and it would just play right through.
Yeah.
They're touching on the current events that's going on. Obviously St. Patrick's Day was like what the next day or something like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they had that lined up pretty good, and obviously the Butters pension people. You know,
Oh my god, man. So funny. So the whole big thing is, if you don't wear green on St. Patrick's Day, you get pinched
Yep.
like you were when you were a kid, and like your parents get you or somebody gets you, and it was a funny, fun little thing, very innocent.
Very innocent. Well, now in 2022, it's not so
In
innocent.
2022, there is no
You need
innocence.
to have people sign pieces of paper to pinch them, you know. But the
Yeah.
funny part was they showed the pictures like, well, her socks were green.
Yeah, yeah. And like they like held it up. Oh my and then the whole oh my god, the public defender or whatever, that was pretty funny. She's like, well, show me how you did the pinch. And he's like, oh my god. She slapped the shit out of Butters. Poor
uh,
Butters. And it's so funny too, because they make Butters like so like cutesy and like,
yeah,
oh golly gee,
and
like
innocent and stuff like that. And he
yeah,
always like, you
poor
know,
Butters.
he doesn't have bad intentions, but
Yeah,
it just
no.
comes out terrible for
Well,
him.
sometimes I don't know.
Well, when he's
I mean,
Professor Chaos, he
well,
obviously has bad
sure.
intentions.
Well, he asked St. Patrick to be like his dark servant or
Oh
something.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like
he did say that. I felt like it was along the lines of when they had like what was that like top thing that was that like Moses or something? Like I forget
I
who they
think
named
so.
it, but it was like some weird colorful top that like came
Oh, it
down
was
from outer space.
it was the Hanukkah thing. It was a dreidel.
Yeah, or something like that, you know. So they
Yeah.
always do something weird along the lines of that. And
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they definitely pushed the envelope. South Park's killing it as always. It's super funny.
Randy as a
Uh
leprechaun is so funny, bro. I love Randy. He's my favorite character out there.
Randy's great, but I mean like we were talking about this too earlier off air. But the whole like dynamic with like these shows like The Simpsons and Family Guy, and how like the roles kind of switch to where like they can really make the focus about the episodes of like just about anybody.
Yeah,
And these dads keep making it through,
yeah,
which is like super funny. And like Randy's definitely in there with like
yeah. Because in the
with
'90s, like with
Homer and
yeah,
Hank Hill
with
and stuff.
'90s, The Simpsons, you know, it was all about Bart. It was Bartman.
Yeah,
You know, he was the
do the Bartman,
do the
that's right.
Bartman. You know, and then
Yep,
all
Nancy
of a sudden
Cartwright.
it started switching over to Homer because I don't know, man. It's just it did it with all the
Well,
shows.
I think like the audience grew up is what it
Audience grew
was.
up.
And they grew up and they were watching Bart as kids, but that now they're adults and they
Yeah.
can't really relate so much to Bart, but they can relate to Homer,
Yeah. And I was
so
saying, you know, with you know, like cartoons in 2022, how they're like still like prime time like for kids to watch. Like there's only so much stuff that they can have Bart do before it's questionable, you
yeah.
know, to the
Well, now
mainstream
Disney
audience.
now Disney has a hold of all these like raunchy,
Yeah, they got them all.
crazy adult cartoon type things.
They got
They
them
got
all.
Simpsons, they got Family Guy, they got Bob's Burgers, whatever else
Goes along with it. Yeah, I was gonna
um
say.
Seth MacFarlane has with Fox. I don't know, like American Dad. I don't know if that's still going
Yeah, I'm not sure.
on.
I haven't seen that in a
But the
while.
Cleveland Show and all those kinds of things, they own all that stuff
Mm-hmm.
now. So I mean, who knows? I mean, like, I don't know what direction they're going to take right now.
Yeah.
It seems like they're just kind of doing things as they've always been doing them,
Are they
and
supposed
they're
to
on
bring back
Fox. That's it.
Futurama too?
Oh hell yeah! But that's going to be a Hulu exclusive, I
Oh, is it
believe.
gonna be Hulu? Okay.
Yeah, because they got canceled from Fox. I'm sure they get a piece,
Yeah. Oh yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
they got canceled from Fox, and then they went to different networks. I believe they went to like Cartoon Network. They tried to do a couple on their own. They did some movies and stuff. You
Okay.
know, Futurama like went on, even though it got canceled 3 times.
Dude, Fry is so awesome.
Yeah, Fry, Bender, the whole crew. They're all funny in their own little
I
way.
think Fry is my favorite out of that crew.
Yeah. Now sometimes I like Zoidberg. Yeah,
He like slobbers
yeah.
on stuff
He's
and
like,
gives it
well,
back.
I ate the trash. Like he's just weird, and or like when he's out of his shell and he's all this like limping around and stuff.
Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
for sure, man.
But yeah, man, I can't wait for Futurama to come back. Like it's just something to add to like all this animation. We have so many cool animation
Yeah,
things going on now. I
ton
really
of them.
feel like Rick and Morty and things like that, like really kind of like sparked it again,
Yeah.
and Justin Roiland's killing it,
Yeah.
so
Anime too, man. I was talking about the Ninja Scroll series on Netflix and stuff like that. Netflix is getting a bunch of stuff like
yeah,
anime style. I think
it's cool.
Amazon is piping their stuff up too.
I wonder who's gonna get One Punch Man, because
Someone's gonna get it. Yeah, I was gonna say someone's gonna
one,
get it.
man. Because I believe Hulu has the first season, but they don't have the second season. So yeah, I had to watch it on something else. So I don't know, man. I mean, like that's definitely a big one that's coming back really soon for season 3. And what was the one that you were talking about that's coming out soon? It was a trailer, right?
Oh, the Tekken game.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So we just
yeah,
watched that, the Tekken trailer.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh, that
dude.
looks really cool.
It looks awesome,
It
dude.
looked like it was the same style as the Castlevania Netflix one.
Yeah, it looks so similar to it. I think it's gonna be obviously a lot more like martial arts and stuff, and but like it's
Yeah.
gonna be along those lines of that.
Yeah, I mean, probably a different storyline, but like I'm just saying, like the animation, the colors, all that kind of stuff, like really looked and felt like that new
Yeah,
Castlevania.
no, it looks good,
So I don't
man.
know if it's the same person who's doing it or
Well, they're gonna
what, but
start doing Street Fighters. They're gonna start doing Mortal Kombat. They're gonna because it's everybody wants it, dude. Everybody
yeah.
wants it, and everybo's binging everything.
Well,
It's
Cobra
just
Kai was so big, man. Like that was like, people going crazy.
you know
They were even trying to get Three Ninjas to come
they're
back,
trying to get
which
Three
is
Ninjas to come back. Everybody's trying to bring back all this old stuff. You got friggin' the American Pie guy like begging people to do American Pie 5 now.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
he did it.
Not Jeremy,
He
or
did
what
it.
is his name? Jason Biggs, not Jason
Yeah,
Biggs.
nah, it's I forget the Rookie of the Year kid.
Yeah. Okay.
He did a TikTok the other day with Tara Reid. He was like, "Yeah, it's just me and Tara hanging
Oh
out."
my God. Seriously? She's still around?
She is still
She
around.
made it?
She made it and then came back and then went back and I don't know. She's all over the place, but
Man, that's
she
crazy.
will never be like Van Wilder, Tara Reid.
That
That
was
was
a crazy movie, bro.
that was the best Tara Reid, but
Yeah.
by far. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick with that one. But yeah, the Tekken trailer, it looks great. They're gonna start doing a bunch of these video games and a bunch of anime stuff, man. So many people are into it. Anime has become this like crazy niche,
It
and
keeps
it's like
getting
it
bigger.
keeps getting
It keeps
bigger.
getting bigger.
Every year it gets bigger, and they're doing all kinds of cons now. I remember there was only one con. Now
It's
there's
so much more mainstream now,
every other month there's a con here in Atlanta. There was one here last weekend. There's gonna
Can
be
you
Dragon
imagine?
Con in September.
Can you imagine like 15 years ago if they had all this stuff, like all this like merchandise available? Like, dude, like forget it.
I wouldn't be
Oh my
married.
God,
I'd
bro.
have just toys. Like I'd be too
Just
broke to pull anybody.
surrounded by plastic.
you
That's
know,
it.
it's just
Yeah.
me and my toys.
Oh man. No,
But
it's a hobby. It's a living. It's something that, people like to do,
well,
like
also
everybody has their
too.
thing.
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna say also too. Obviously to skip on our list a little bit, you got Halo coming out this week. Was it the 24th? So you got 2 more
Yeah.
days for Halo to drop, and that
Paramount
trailer
Plus is
looks
trying to stay relevant.
insane. Oh my god, dude, that trailer looks so
I
good.
know. I know. It looks pretty good. And I was a little mad because I got rid of Paramount because we didn't watch jack shit on it, man.
My
We didn't
kid
watch nothing
watches
on
all
it.
the stuff on it, dude. She loves like all the Nickelodeon stuff's on there. So she's
Okay.
watching that stuff all the time. So and I think it's only like I think I only pay like $6 for it or something like that.
Yeah, we just weren't watching it, man. Like we had it like we got it originally when like the SpongeBob stuff came out because Mikey wanted to watch the movie, and then they had like a television show as well.
Okay.
And like what sucked was like they literally made you wait for that SpongeBob movie for so long because it got pushed back because of the pandemic. Like we kept waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Like I was like, oh, it's gonna come out. Oh no, it's not gonna come out. It's not gonna come out
Nope.
now. And then it wasn't out. I don't think in theaters. I think what they did was they put it out on Paramount Plus as like a little bonus thing.
Sure.
And so we watched that. I think we watched that. We watched Clifford the Big Red Dog, and
I didn't watch that.
like Twilight
I think my daughter
Zone.
watched it.
That was all. Yeah, the Clifford the Big Red Dog. It was pretty funny, like just like the movie with the people. Like
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. It was pretty funny. I enjoyed it for a couple minutes.
for a couple of minutes.
for a couple minutes. Yeah,
Yeah, I think my
you know.
daughter watched it, but yeah, the Halo is gonna come out. I think this is gonna be really good. I'll watch the first obviously episode this week and just talk to you about it or whatnot. But I think it's gonna be good. They've hyped it up like this is their premiere series that's coming out this year.
Yeah, I see they keep doing commercials for it and stuff, and they keep having like what they're doing is like they got like a couple of the actors to like pull some commercials, you know, for the thing, and like they had like the flash dance bucket like
Flash.
coming. Yeah. They're like they had a thing, and it was like the Halo guys, it was like Master Chief and like some other people, you know, like weird characters that they have like from other shows,
Sure.
and like Beavis and Butthead and stuff like that because they're coming back too.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, "Oh no, something's coming," and they like look up and they're like, "It's the flash dance bucket." And like starts pouring on all of them and stuff like that. It's pretty funny, but they got a bunch of like commercials and stuff, and I'm just like looking at it. I'm like, "Damn, man, did I say goodbye too soon?" I
Well,
don't know.
we'll see. Maybe I'll just give you my login. You can have my login, man. It's only $6 a month. I don't think anybody else has it. You can totally have it.
It's too funny. All right, so the Atom Project came out.
Yes, sir.
Everybody started going nuts for it. Now I'm gonna give you my rundown. I'm not gonna ruin anything.
I watched it.
Yet.
I
Oh, you
watched it.
did? Okay. So we could talk freely.
Huh?
All right. Now, first, I was a little disappointed just because I had just saw Free Guy,
Sure.
and I feel like you can't watch a Ryan Reynolds movie back to back that are two different movies.
No, because he's the same person in both movies.
It's what I like to call, and it's no disrespect, and I hope you understand this, sir, but it's what I like to call the Vince Vaughn effect.
The Vince Vaughn effect.
Vince Vaughn effect. Vince Vaughn is hilarious.
Love Vince Vaughn.
I feel like a lot of his stuff is like ad-libbed, you know, like some of the jokes was like really going and he's like on fire and stuff, like him and Owen Wilson, like they really got that like back and forth, you know, like for real. Like
I wouldn't be able to do a shot with him because I would just laugh, dude. He would just like, I mean, he's so funny to me. He really is, man.
He's great. But the unfortunate thing, and I don't think it necessarily is a bad thing, but I mean, he's very like one note, like he's only one guy.
Yeah, that's
you know, like he can only be one guy. And you know what? That one guy is cool. I would hang out with that one guy, I'd be, you know, like whatever, but I feel like there's not like a ton of range, you know, like Nicolas Cage, same way, you know, like
he's the same thing in everybody. It's because like at the end of the day, they're not acting; they're just being themselves.
But there's so many people that are like that. Chris Pratt's like that. Like they're all like that, you know. And there's only a few people that like really got range. But even Tom Hanks, man, I'll say it. Even Tom Hanks, I don't really feel like he kind of almost the same character in every fucking movie, bro.
Pretty really much,
you know,
except for Woody.
Too. Johnny Depp as well.
Like, Johnny Depp has been typecast for years, bro. Are you serious?
You know, and so anyway, I call it the Vince Vaughn effect, and I felt the Vince Vaughn effect when I was watching the Atom Project. Unfortunately, now Free Guy was great, and Atom Project was great.
Yeah, I liked both of them.
The fact that they both had like lightsabers in them and stuff like that was a little much. But I guess it's like I said, because I watched back to back. But I thought the kid in Atom Project was amazing.
I thought he was pretty good.
He was so funny. I felt like before Ryan Reynolds, like, you know, like was really in it, they were just showing like a little kid and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I really felt like he was Ryan Reynolds, like a younger version. He didn't really look like him so much, but he definitely sounded like him.
He sounded like him. His little quick
jokes
quirks
and
stuff.
Yes.
You know?
Little quips and whatnot.
Quips, that's the word I was looking
for. So yeah, no, it was pretty good. I like the futuristic nature of it. As far as the villain goes, I thought that was kind of lame. She wasn't really scary to me.
Not only that, when she went back, the younger version of it wasn't really on the same page with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like even
the younger version of CGI was fucking horrible.
It was pretty bad. But I'm just saying, like the dynamic of like, oh, you're not supposed to like. She wasn't welcoming at all or anything like that. Yeah. And it's just like you're an evil chick trying to build some stuff. If she came back, she's obviously got more stuff to tell you. You know, and you're just gonna kind of brush it off because
like, what are you doing here?
You know, yeah, it's just kind of And she's not that
Yeah,
scary, like you said. She's not that scary.
she's not that scary.
You
I'm
know.
sorry. They could have picked a scarier woman to play that part,
Yeah.
if they
And
were
I
gonna
like
do
that
that.
lady. She's in a bunch of stuff. She was
Oh,
in
she's
what?
great.
40-year-old
She's great.
virgin, right? Or
She's yeah, yeah.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
hilarious. I like her. She's a great actress.
Yeah.
But
She's not a
as seeing
scary
her
villain.
as like a villain, I didn't really see it.
Yeah. And like she was in charge of like two people and a bunch of robots.
I would have rather
Like,
see like Gamara as the villain, like that would
yeah,
have
like
been cool.
that would have been cool. That would have been super.
That would have been cool. But
I thought, dude, I thought it was so funny too because she was like, this is the funniest part of the movie. She was like, I've been preparing for years. She had like one little thing that blew up and like some guns in the floor. Like, we've been preparing for years, man. I'd have all kinds of rocket launchers to blow everything now. Like, you couldn't even take care of a vehicle on a plane. Like, and you're from the future, like 30 years into the future. You think her booby traps would be a little bit more sophisticated than just like a
Right.
little thing blowing up one car
and a few guns.
and one gun that she shot a couple times and couldn't even hit the guy. So apparently she wasn't practicing target practice
Oh
the
my
entire
God.
time living in the woods. So that's my gripe.
That was so funny. That was so funny. You're right. No, you're right. You're definitely right.
Give me 2 months without having a job. I'll build you all kinds of booby traps. Like.
And I didn't really like the Mark Ruffalo thing where like, he didn't really hear them out at first once he knew everything was going on. Like he's like, no, I can't hear you. I can't have any part of you.
I get it. He's the scientist.
It was corny though.
Yeah,
it was corny. Because he did it anyway.
He did it anyway.
I don't know. It was pretty good though. I did like it.
I liked it too. Those were just our gripes on it because obviously we're gonna pick apart a movie, but
yeah,
it was. I don't know, man. Like it's no Deadpool. Like
it was no Deadpool. There was some cool action
it's
stuff.
Better than Green Lantern.
I like the way? I guess I kind of liked the CGI with the bad guys kind of like dusting away into time.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of cool. I mean, like he's definitely an action guy. He's definitely got the comedy game going on. When he got shot and he was like coughing and it was like farting or whatever, that was pretty funny. Yeah. Like little dumb stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't think I'd give it higher than a 7.5.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go like a 7 on that. Probably a little bit lower. Like I said, I felt like I had a big gripe with her at the end, like I said, I've been preparing for years. Like I was like, oh, she's gonna have it set up. And that's all she had. She was just like, it wasn't even that big of an explosion. I would have had 100 drums of stuff like underneath the whole road would have been drums of gasoline. Like come on now.
Well, not at these prices. I don't know.
Well, obviously, but it's not 2055 prices or whatever, I'm sure it's gonna.
Oh man, that's too funny. But yeah, that was Adam Project. You can check it out on Netflix.
Yeah, check it out. It's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah,
it's worth a watch. Like I said, it's not as bad as Green Lantern, and I've watched that like twice. I think. Shit.
I mean, I gotta say, to be honest with you, I think Green Lantern was better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I thought Green Lantern was terrible.
Listen, I didn't think Green Lantern was as horrible as everybody said. Like when I first saw it in the theater, I was like, this was kind of lame, but there was a lot of cool parts in it that I did like. And this was before any of the Deadpool stuff and any of the other things, like it was the first time other than like Blade, I think. And I don't know if he was in Blade first or that came out I have no idea. But like I didn't think it was as bad as it was, other than the fucking CGI mask thing and that kind of stupid shit.
Yeah.
Go back and watch it one day, man. Go back and watch it one day.
If I get high enough. And I'm like have nothing else ever to watch.
Oh, you're funny.
I'll probably
no. It was on TV one day and I gave it a second shot, and I was like, all right, I'll watch it, whatever. And I believe it was on cable too.
And I like Green Lantern, like the character, like the Lantern Corps and all that stuff. That shit's cool as hell.
No, it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't, like a Marvel movie or anything like that. But it was all right. It was better than the Adam Project, I thought, but
All right, all right.
not by much.
Not by much. All right.
Yeah.
Well, what we got next? Let's talk about Fortnite, man.
All right. Yeah. Fortnite. So the new Fortnite season is out, and we got a lot of cool new things, and we got one major thing: no building. So this is for all you people who were talking shit and saying, "Oh yeah, man, like if this guy wasn't building like crazy, I totally wreck his shit." Yeah. Well, guess what?
Here it is.
They're calling you out.
I felt like it flip flopped because
Yeah.
everybody who's really good at building, and I'm watching streamers, they're running away from people and they're hiding in bushes.
Yeah.
That's what is it? The camp bush. They're just camping in bushes, bro.
Yep.
Bush
For
camp
sure.
mafia.
Bush Camp Mafia. That's so funny. Yeah, no, I've definitely been seeing a lot of like sporadic playing. And I think that's why they don't know where to like put people when they're doing these things, like and they're trying to like match people up.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the thing too, because like some of these people may have been a higher level or whatever, or like they're sniping or whatever it is like through the roof, but then like they're getting killed every couple minutes.
Yeah. But the cool thing is, and there was a lot of buzz of like everybody like hating on it and like they hope it goes away. But then there's a whole lot of people who like really enjoy it and they really like this season. And so they're probably going to keep both modes to where you can play whatever you want.
That would be smart. I mean, like,
why
it's just, yeah, why wouldn't you? They make so much money and it's such a played game. Like, I mean, like by millions, almost billions
and
of
if
people.
one dies out, they could just take it off. Who cares?
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Something for everybody. I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to snatch up the Call of Duty and the Apex players and stuff like that because, obviously those guys that are really good at that don't translate to Fortnite very well.
Sure.
There's these people that will build circles around these guys. And it's hard to keep up with those guys. It really is,
It is. But, like Fortnite is a little bit different than all those games because Fortnite, it's like fun, like, and it's silly. It doesn't take itself so seriously, but it is, like war games, like it's what it is,
for sure.
But I think that's what is keeping it going for so long. Not only that, but there's just this whole cool like beta thing to where like, now they just bring out games like that to where like, yeah, this game is free.
Yeah.
It's always changing.
Always.
Like
you can buy stuff if you want, but you don't have to. You don't have to spend a dime on Fortnite.
You don't have to spend a dime, but yet I've spent so many dimes.
I just use the V-Bucks that I get over the season. Like,
yeah,
I don't think I've spent
my mom
money.
gives me V-Bucks, but like, no.
My wife hasn't given me V-Bucks in quite some time.
Yeah, maybe Christmas or birthday or something.
There you go.
But yeah, no, they've been taking my money for sure.
I've been taking the season
cool skins and the seasons and stuff like that. Like I won't buy like other than like the 25 when they come out, I won't buy like levels or stars because like I think that's ridiculous.
Some people do. Some people buy the 100 off the rip.
Stars for like
off
basically $5 to $10. I understand that some people get it off the rip. But those people, if they're like streamers and stuff like that, and they're getting subs and they're getting whatever, like
it pays for itself. It pays for itself. Yeah.
Muse, he had it off the rip. Like my son was like, "Daddy, look, your friend already has Doctor Strange," and I was like, "Yeah, he's rich and a celebrity. That's why he has Doctor Strange.
That's why
he's in this movie right here, Clerks 1, Clerks 2, and he's gonna be in Clerks 3."
Yeah. So, but you know what?
Awesome. We love him.
I thought we got to 100. Last one, not that bad. It didn't take us that long to get to 100.
No, it didn't. I'm already crushing. I think I'm already at 46. I said I wanted to be at 50 by the weekend.
I think I played one so far.
There was a couple dumb little like easy missions today, like they had some stuff to where like you just like they were like go here and like pick up a fucking radio and it was like 40,000 XP and I was like, geez, like I'm gonna keep doing these.
Yeah.
So I just kept doing it. That's it, but just build them up, build up those battle stars. Don't waste your parents' money.
Yeah.
Don't waste your money.
Don't waste your parents.
Like just grind it out. Like that's what these games are for.
Yeah.
For grinding out and like having fun and like achieving something,
Yeah.
in the game as well as you're playing with your friends or
it's
whatever.
gonna be cool too because like I was telling you earlier, I've been watching some streamers, in the last couple of days, and they've been jumping on it. I watched Stone Mountain. He plays Call of Duty. Obviously he'll play like an MMO every now and again, but he plays nothing but Call of Duty. For him to jump on Fortnite
Wow.
and to play, I think he played yesterday and today on his stream. It's just like, and he was digging it, man. He was like, dude, it feels good. I haven't played in a long time. Obviously, taking the building out adds like a completely different element to this game. Like,
Sure. Well, they didn't just take the building out, so let's explain this just for a couple people who
they made it
haven't really got
parkour
it.
style. It's really cool, like the movement of like you sliding and jumping and running up walls. It's very Apex Legends style,
and like holding on to walls and stuff like that. Like it was a feature that we said they've always should have had. If you jump and you almost make it to like a ledge,
you
and
could grab on a
fall. Like that's bullshit. Yeah, you should be able to grab up on. There always should have been a thing like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're finally like just like listening to some of the issues.
Well, they're taking it from the other games. Like I said, Apex is like you could slide the whole game. You could run up walls and do all kinds of stuff. And like same thing with Call of Duty. They're taking the best elements from all the games and putting it into here. Like they really are. And they're keeping it
Call of Duty was their whole thing with the zombies too, right? They had like a big thing with the zombies, and now, Fortnite, they've always had zombies too, like
or attachments or like built, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, dude. Like that's all Call of Duty stuff, man, that they've gotten. So but you know what? It's cool, man. I'm glad that they're doing it. They're listening to people. They're trying new things. That they're always changing things up. Every season is completely different than the last.
Yeah, and it's cool to like be able to do this because like I could play this with my son. Any of those other games like Apex, Call of Duty, I couldn't play those with my son.
Yeah,
he's only 8 years old, and he's going to be 8, and this is the cool thing. I can play with him and I can play with my friends. So like I got the best of both worlds on that game. Like, how can I, go wrong?
Yeah, I'm a little late to the
why
game.
I put so much money into it.
Yeah, see, I'm a little late to the game on Fortnite. I played Call of Duty for years, man, like years. And then, obviously, I started playing because you play, and I enjoy it. It's a good game, man. The mechanics are good on it. It's good competition. You don't win all the time. Sometimes you do win a bunch. It's so back and forth. And it's tough for me because I jumped on super late to come across one of those dudes who like is like a nasty builder. Like I could take care of a medium builder, not even worried about it, dude. I'll shoot the one where I'll get them, But the ones who are like they'll build circles around me and just towers of the sky in like 3 seconds. I can't do nothing. I'm done. You might as well come and shoot me in the face. I can't do nothing about it. But you do have weapons to help you out with that, to try to break it down. But still,
and we got all kinds of new weapons. We got thermal guns. We got tanks. We got the C4. Like
it took me a minute.
C4 is really cool.
Dude, I threw it down and it didn't work for some reason, and I blew it up next to me. That was ridiculous.
Too funny. Yeah, nah, it happens. It happens. I mean, like. There's always a little bit of a learning curve in the beginning. I would say the first like 3 weeks, there's like a learning curve. After that, it's like the grinders and the people who like just like love the game and already just play a lot are gonna be killing it. And you're like average people who like don't really play so much are gonna be coming in leisurely and just getting slaughtered, and they're not gonna be having fun at all. They're gonna be like, how come I can't build? What's going on? Like.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm definitely having fun with it. Is it my favorite? I miss the spider webs, but I heard we might get the sling ring. So that'd be kind of cool if we get a portal thing to where like you can do that and like pick on the map where you want to go.
That'd be cool.
They have that in the Jason game.
Okay.
Friday the 13th, like it's like one of your powers to where like you just you look at the map and like you ping it and like that's where you go. One
of the Apex characters, you can set a plot point down and then go forward and hit it, and so you can go back to where you set that plot point or whatever. So
Okay, I mean that's kind of cool, but like it's not cool if it's in a storm. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
all your stuff
obviously,
back is gonna be in a
yeah.
storm.
Yeah, I know
You
that. But
know.
I'm just saying it doesn't have to be that. You can put it anywhere and, your
Sure,
start and your
sure.
finish point. But it's only those 2 points.
I got you.
So,
No, that's cool. Well, hopefully it'll be something cool with Doctor Strange because like the other thing with Spider-Man, and we didn't get the webs for a couple weeks,
mhm,
like before they came out. And then it was like they were rare, and then it was like they were a
everywhere.
little bit more, a little bit less rare, and then they were everywhere. And then
Yeah.
they were like in your face. Like you just had so many spider hands,
Yeah.
you didn't know what to do with, but
That was
now I miss
crazy
them.
that last week.
I miss them, of course. And like travel's a little different in the game because the game is like
You can sprint
the
now.
game is kind of empty,
Yeah, I was
you
gonna say
know.
you can sprint now. And you have a little sprint meter, and then also you have the shield now too. So you got an extra like 50% shield.
Well, I hope they do something big and like really fill up like a lot of this like empty deserted land that they have out there because like each little town, each little thing has like so much area around it where there's like nothing,
Yeah.
like. So I hope they do something with that. I also hope they do something with these licenses with these cars. We were talking about that. They need to put the DeLorean in it. They need to put the Ecto One in it. They need to put, the Scooby van
The
and like
Scooby van.
all these cool cars. Kit from Knight Rider and I
Yeah,
don't
just
care,
had them
Jurassic
chilling
Park
around the map.
buggy. Yeah, man, just have that. That's the cars instead of these other cars. Like, who cares? Is Ferrari like sponsoring Fortnite? If they are, then like I'll get it.
Hey,
I
maybe
don't
they
think they
are.
are. Maybe they are, and then okay, I'll shut my mouth. But they should still keep those and have these other things in there.
Yeah.
Or it's like a skin to where like when you get in the car,
Oh,
you
it
can change it.
changes. Oh, that would be cool.
Hire me, Fortnite. Come on, Epic, get
There
on
you
it.
go.
Get on it. Just let me spout out ideas to you every day.
There you go. No, that would be cool.
I'll give you a 25-minute Zoom call for, I don't know, $25,000 every
Ooh.
day.
Whoa. Throwing out numbers.
They got the money.
Throwing out numbers.
Come on now. How much, how much they make on a skin, Judge? Just one skin
Oh, I imagine a lot.
alone, bro.
Imagine a lot.
So I think it was the NFL skins when they first came out.
Oh yeah.
They made like almost like I think it was like a I don't want to misquote. I'm gonna look.
Oh, you gonna look it up, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Dun dun dun.
I think it was the NFL one.
Let's see. You got it?
No.
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 How much money did Fortnite make? No, I don't want to know that. Fortnite's revenue on skins. There you go. Okay, so one popular skin will make $50 million.
What?
Yes.
One
$50 million
50
for
50
for $50 million for one set of a single skin. Epic has been working on collaborations with popular culture icons for years now. It says these events turn out to be huge successes. So Fortnite's game release and cosmetics and items bought through V-Bucks.
That's crazy, right, bro. That's so much money. That sounds like ridiculous.
I know. So the number one skin, let's see, is a weird Midas skin.
The minus one?
Yeah.
It's like him wearing the suit.
No, he has on like some like a dark outfit. He looks different. He has like a staff and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see.
How much they make off of him? How did I say?
No, it doesn't say. It just says it was one of their best skins.
That's crazy.
How much does Fortnite make in a day?
In a day.
This is definitely wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says they make $1.5 million every day. Yeah, bullshit. More like $1.5 million every 25 minutes. Like
$1 million a day is
I mean,
a lot of money, man.
Dude, when a skin comes out, if one skin is making $50 million, they only put out the skin for like what, like
See, but
3 days.
they reuse skins, so it's just like, let's just say in a year they put out so many of them. They also have to pay all their licenses for all this shit. Don't think that shit ain't cheap. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
So that was the NFL skin.
like
Okay. So
Marvel's
it
not
says
paying them to put them in there. They're paying Marvel to put them in there.
it says Epic revealed it sold $3.3 million in NFL branded skins. It
Yeah.
says through November and December. It says those skins were accounting for their bundles. So that is around $50 million for one set of skins. It says that deal is accomplished through with the NFL to not actually look like real life players were featured. That was like a big deal. Like they
Yeah, yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
make them look like the people, and they do that a lot. They did it with Ghostbusters,
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah. They do the same thing.
But that was like their biggest one was the NFL one. Yeah, like their biggest like set, because they have a bunch of
Oh,
different
they
sets that
had
come
like
out.
32 teams, so I imagine they did every team.
Well, no, I think it was like you purchase it and then like
Oh, then you could change it to whatever
you
team
can
you
change
want.
it to whatever it's because I have the basketball one, so I could change it to any basketball team that I want to,
Okay.
any colors, any numbers. Like I could change it up. It's
Yeah,
it's like the only customization that Fortnite has, really.
that
They
makes
need to they need
sense.
to do that. See, like they teased us right towards the end of the season. They brought back the bows, and then they just like took them out real
And they
quick,
took them out. Yeah, I think they were just putting them
real
in there as
quick.
placeholders.
Maybe, but I mean, like they need to just get their shit situated with like that part. Like I just why do we what does it matter? Why can't we have all the weapons? And then we choose what we want.
It's kind of like how we don't have the McRib available, all year long.
I
I guess.
guess. I guess. I guess that's true. But
you
yeah,
know?
no, so that's been Fortnite. So definitely check out this new season. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's definitely good. Oh, I like it. We're gonna play a little bit actually at 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
So if you guys want to join us, jump on in.
that's right.
What else
All
we
right.
got here?
So Pete Davidson is still in the news. He's still relevant. Pete, Kim, and Kanye. So now Pete Davidson is grounded, and not grounded, but Pete Davidson pulled out of the space thing with Jeff Bezos
because of Kanye.
He didn't say why.
He didn't say why. He just doesn't want to go to
Course,
space.
but he's not going to space, so no space for him. You only get one opportunity, I guess. If you can't do it, then that's it. And Jeff Bezos is like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Well,
he caught a lot of heat. Like last week, he apparently like branded Kim's name in his chest or something after dating for a couple months.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So he's that guy.
I don't know. I mean, he got maybe because he got pressured because he got that tattoo with Miley. So him and Miley had the "We Babies" tattoos.
She was like, "I want you to brand yourself.
You got to get it better than a tattoo. You got to brand yourself. Burn that shit into your skin.
Burn it, and I want to do it."
Yeah.
Who knows, man?
That's weird. Start calling him Keith Davidson. They're gonna change his name, to give him a K.
There you go.
I think I just gave somebody an idea.
There you go.
Keith Davidson.
I'm tired of talking about him though.
I think that'd be pretty funny if you were like
stupid
MCing and like introducing him at a class. Like, here comes Keith Davidson. Yeah. Like right before he comes on. Just diss him.
Whatever, man. I just think it's so crazy that we're talking about him and he's even in the news.
Yeah, no, it's pretty
dating
funny.
Somebody. It's so dumb.
Yeah, no, it is dumb. It's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. It's crazy. But all right, man. So HBO has been dropping a couple things, and I think that Our Flag Means Death was like dropped, like they had it already ready to go, and then like pandemic hit, and they just didn't. The timing didn't match up because they're just pumping out these episodes. We're getting like 2-3 episodes at a time. They don't care. So this Thursday we're getting the last 2 episodes, I believe,
of the season. How many is that?
I think there's 8 altogether. 8. Yeah, I could be wrong. They're about a half hour piece. They're all comedians, and what we've noticed now is that they're all real people, pretty much. All the main
Yeah, they're
characters
using real
are
names and
real
stuff.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool the way they're doing that. So I was telling you earlier that they had Calico Jack.
Calico
So
Jack,
Calico
bro. Jack
Jack
Rackham.
is it's he's a real person. Look it up, Google him if you want.
He's on Black
Uh,
Sails too.
yeah, but he was played by Will Arnett in this one. It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna, you know, give any spoilers, but I was laughing my ass off. It's pretty funny.
It's a funny
You know?
show. It really is.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's
And
one
the
of them
whole
sleeper shows, man, that they like kind of snuck out there. Like if I didn't, I forgot what I was watching, but I seen the preview after when I was watching. If I didn't see that, I wouldn't even know this show was even on.
yeah.
So
Well, it's cool because like Titans is supposed to be coming back really soon. So I just keep seeing more and more stuff for Titans. I'm excited for it. And
dun, dun, dun.
there's gonna be all these new HBO shows. Apparently Rosario Dawson, she has a new like mini series show that's on HBO.
Okay.
People are talking about it, saying it's pretty good.
All right.
About like the end of the world or something like that. She like loses her son. I don't know. It looked pretty cool.
All right.
Might check it out. Who knows? They're having a lot of these like apocalypse movies in
It's about that time. It's been about
a woman's
10,
perspective.
I was gonna say it's been about 10 years since a good apocalypse movie.
Yeah, now this is like a little mini series. I don't know. I mean, The Quiet Place was pretty cool, but we talked about that. So
yeah,
we ain't trying to get back into that.
Let's make a baby.
Yeah, well, these things can hear it. Anyway, so Our Flag Means Death on HBO Max. It's super funny.
2 more episodes left.
Definitely won't regret it. Watch these last 2 episodes. They're super funny. Let's see what happens to the Gentleman Pirate.
The Gentleman Pirate.
Someone, I mean, like all pretty much his whole crew they're all famous people. I mean, like the one guy.
Well, the one guy's from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he's Hodor.
Well, there's 2 Game of Thrones guys because the other guy, the black dude with the afro hair.
Yeah.
He's from Game of Thrones. He was in that slave city that they were at.
Yep.
He was gonna like marry Khaleesi or something like that, or he had something to do with her at some point in time. But no, I think he's awesome, man. He's really good in this. He was good in that too.
Yeah, no, they're all famous. They're all funny. It's definitely HBO. Interesting.
They're keeping a tight ship on all their peeps.
That's right. Speaking of tight ship, check out Our Flag Means Death.
That's right.
All right.
See what we did there. So
yeah, that wasn't planned or written. So we already talked a little bit about Halo on Paramount Plus. So we're not going to go back to that. So I put for number 10, I put the 90s are now the 80s.
That's it.
And that's just what it is. Like the 80s is still cool and still fun or whatever, but the 90s are starting to take over. Now they're having 90s conventions. And you can go meet the whole cast of Boy Meets World for like $3,000.
And all that, like they're all those.
They got the Snick Couch. Yeah. Mary Beth Dimberg.
Yeah.
They got her there. They got
Keenan's always.
Yeah, not Keenan, just they got Kel.
They got Keenan too, because Keenan's on Saturday Night Live.
This one that I saw, they only had Kel there. That was it. They made sure it just said Kel. Like, yeah. But they had Kel and Mary Beth Dimberg, and I think they had like the kid from Pete.
Okay. Oh yeah. I saw that.
It was Boy Meets World, and they had like a bunch of like boy band singer like NSYNC, and like, well, obviously not Justin Timberlake, but like they had the fat one. The fat one.
Like Nick Carter's little brother.
Yeah. All those people there. Jessica Simpson probably popping up somewhere. And,
yeah. Nah, see, it probably wouldn't even be her. It'd probably be like her sister or something, like.
Is she still showing her face around town singing?
Man.
I don't know. That's right. That whole SNL thing was pretty funny. Like, what performer would do that, though? Like, I get that, like, if you miss it, you miss it. But, like, you try to fucking fake it at least,
Hey man,
like you slipped.
You never know. Anything can happen at any time. Any given Sunday,
right.
bro.
You're right.
But
yeah, I mean,
the nostalgia is there.
The 90s.
I was gonna say the nostalgia's there. Everybody's all into it. Everybody's
the 90s music is fucking killer.
It's good.
Like there's so many different styles of 90s music. There's so many one-hit wonders. You
Well,
know, there's so much.
they're also covering all the songs from the '90s. They're coming out with all the
Yeah,
movies from the '90s.
yeah,
It's just like they're just literally rebooting the '90s as we speak, just
they
with
are,
cooler
man.
technology.
Just with cooler technology. Yeah, you know, you can still even buy Jinko jeans.
You can apparently still buy Jinko jeans, and
Yeah, my
everybody's
wife
gonna be
won't.
a hologram one
She
day.
won't let
So
me buy them. She won't let me buy them. I
yeah.
wanted to get a pair of Ruse.
Well, you know what? If you
She's like, you
had
can't
them,
wear those.
well, if you had them, you can fit your CD player in the back, and run the
Nice.
cord up.
That's
Because
cool.
it'll fit in that back pocket, bro. No problem.
That's awesome. I'm sure my son could fit in the back pocket too.
And the other one.
Yeah. Oh man, they were pretty cool, but they were a little
They
ridiculous.
were
What
a
are you gonna
little
do?
ridiculous, man.
What are you
But
gonna do? That's just like any generation, man.
look at bell
Yeah.
bottoms, bro. They're
I
technically
wouldn't
kind of
put
like
like
bell bottoms.
I wouldn't put like Crisco grease in my hair and stuff like that, and like so,
Hit me.
but somebody thought that was cool, or
Hey,
put a pack of cigarettes like on my arms so everybody knows I smoke. Like,
that was cool though.
yeah, I guess.
Greasers are kind of cool.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hate on the greasers. I'm just
Their
saying,
cars
but
were cool. Their motorcycles were cool. They had the switchblade comb
or switchblade, yeah,
or a real switchblade.
yeah,
So.
stab you. But speaking of stabbing, we
Speaking of
got our
stabbing
last
people.
thing. So Halloween Kills has come out finally
Dun,
on
dun,
HBO,
dun.
and I actually got a chance to watch it. I
I'm
didn't
not
see
gonna
it in
lie,
the
I didn't
theater,
watch it yet. I didn't watch it.
and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna ruin anything. Um, I gotta say, I didn't rush to the theater to go see it because I just felt like it was gonna be another one of those like reboots or whatever. Like I know from the last like three of them or whatever, they basically said that like, hey, guess what? Lori's not his sister. It's like,
Mm.
wait, what? You mean to tell me all the other movies were wrong, like, or
Yeah,
whatever? They changed the storyline. So whatever. She's just a babysitter.
yeah.
Okay. So what it is kind of is like the reason why he keeps going after her and everybody like that is because he's just trying to make it so there's nobody left but
Yeah.
him, you know. So the crazy thing is like all these people basically think that it's a cool idea to fucking around Halloween time to fucking go back to the town. So even like the little boy from like the first movie,
Mhm.
like Tommy Doyle or whatever his name is, he fucking decides to go back to this town, and he thinks he's gonna beat Michael Myers with a fucking baseball bat. I don't know.
I
So
had
anyway,
years to prepare for this.
yeah, they're like 40 years, 40 years. Like, come on, none of you guys got a machine gun. So then there was like a real funny part where like a gay couple. All right, so it was the dude from Righteous Gemstones that's dressed up like the devil,
Okay.
and it was the guy from Mad TV that played Stewart.
Mhm.
Like, look what I can do,
Mhm.
that guy. So they were like a couple, and they were living in Michael Myers' house. Like they refurnished it, and they knew, and like they loved the fact that it was Michael Myers.
We need to take down his wallpaper.
So they called themselves Big John and Little John.
Big John, Little John.
It was hilarious.
Hmm.
But anyway, um, it's just it wasn't like I thought it was gonna be, man. Like, yes, it wasn't the best storyline. It's a fucking horror movie, so like,
Mhm.
I mean, like they had the right idea, like they had like so many people like ready to kill Michael Myers, like
Mhm.
talking like 150 people ready to kill one dude.
And they never ganged up at one
One
point in
dude.
place and
No,
went.
they do.
Oh, really?
They do.
They got a
See, that's
mob with
see,
pitchforks.
okay, well, the first I don't want to ruin anything, but the first time they have a mob that like really could do some damage, they're not even following Michael Myers, and this, you know it immediately. You're like, that's not him, like, but they don't know. And then the second time it's a mob, it's not as many people as it was
The first time around.
But it's enough, and they all got guns and knives and bats and chains, and like it's enough people. But the thing is like they stopped. Like they couldn't just like, keep going, like I don't know, man. It's crazy. So they already said there's going to be 2 more Halloween movies.
What is it? Halloween Ends is the next one or something like that.
I think it's Halloween Ends, and then Halloween dies.
That's awesome. Is Jamie Lee Curtis gonna make it to the last one?
Well, she got real messed up in the one before this. Not this one, but the one before it. So they show like the aftermath, like she's still getting sewn up or whatever. But this was the most kills out of like any Halloween movie ever.
Right.
Rob Zombie, if you add his cutscenes, they say it's like 22. This is closer to 27. Some people say it's closer to 34 because there's some kills that like
it's pretty high count.
Fires. And, yeah. Even 27 is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one part where he tears apart like 8 dudes in like one shot. Like like
well, everybody's going for that high count. It's the same thing with like the Texas Chainsaw thing that came out to the on Netflix. He like literally slaughters a bus full of people, bro, like all at once. All like streaming him doing it.
Oh my goodness. I still haven't seen that one yet. A lot of people said that Halloween Kills, the Texas Chainsaw was copying off of Halloween Kills. So I wanted to see Halloween Kills first before I saw Texas, but Texas was the only one that was available, and I was gonna see it, but I was like, you know what? People were talking so bad about it.
Might as well
just wait.
Might as well
just wait.
No, I hear you, man. Yeah, so I'll probably watch Halloween next week or so.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good, man. I have to say, I was very, very surprised. I don't know. I mean, like if I would say, I mean, I like the first Rob Zombie one. I thought that one was pretty damn good.
I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. I thought the timing of it was perfect. Everybody was on a Rob Zombie kick, and he's like, I'm gonna do Halloween.
You didn't know the lore of Michael Myers as much as you really thought you did, and people were like, "Oh yeah, he was a kid and he did this." And wait, how did this happen?
Yeah.
So it was cool to see like the snap.
Now I don't think the second one is good as the first one, but I didn't think the second
Rob Zombie one was bad.
I was gonna say I didn't think the second original movie was better than the first one either. So
the second one was okay. It wasn't horrible. The third one gets a bad rap because they were trying to do something different, and it wasn't Michael Myers, and so people get all crazy about it and stuff. But
that's the Mask one, right?
Yeah, it's called Season of the Witch. Yeah. So as a standalone horror movie just by itself, if you just look past the Halloween 3 part of it,
it's like the Mask Factory, right? They're like making them
horrible. Yeah. It was a Silver Clovers or something like that. I forget exactly.
I remember that one.
It's been a long time. Silver Shamrock. There we go. Yeah, man. So you guys can check out Michael Myers and Halloween Kills on HBO Max.
Watch him get 27, maybe 34 kills.
I'm gonna rate this right now. I'm gonna give you my rating. You can give your rating maybe next week.
All right, sure.
I'm gonna give it 8.4.
Whoa, you liked it that much, huh?
4. Okay. It was there's a lot of unique kills.
Okay.
There was a lot of like perspective shots. Like I said, it wasn't like storyline, like, oh my God, these guys are the best actors in the world.
Well, what would you give the Rob Zombie one? What would you give the Rob Zombie one if you're going to give this one?
Rob Zombie one was so much different though, because it wasn't like they were trying to like get a kill count so much as they were trying to
make a story,
tell us a story. Yeah. So like the Rob Zombie one had a better story. So the Rob Zombie one, I'd probably give like 8.7.
Oh, okay.
So not much different, like. Just a little bit, just a couple points, but
just a couple points.
So many cool kills, so many cool shots. I think it was cool that at one point they like actually take off his mask. You don't get to really see his face, but like that was kind of cool. And then they kind of like just like they give you like a little bit more into the lore of Michael Myers. They basically like added something and told us something that they never really did before. So I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't because I'm definitely gonna watch it. So,
but when you're done with it, if you're like, what was that thing you were talking about? Then I'll tell you if you missed it. But
sounds good.
It was really cool, man. He definitely stabs a bunch of people.
I would assume so. So.
Yeah, Michael Myers is pretty crazy, man. You don't want to mess with him, even at like 70 years old or however old he's supposed to be.
What do you think of my my Peacemaker pop, bro?
Oh, is that from Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Okay,
I,
that's cool,
I
man.
I ordered it like forever ago. I don't know why Entertainment Earth just randomly sends me things. I think
Dude,
I've
don't
just
even get me started with Entertainment Earth, bro. Don't
so
even
it's
get me
like I
started.
order all this stuff, and sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's months later, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, they say it's the shipping. They say it's not the place.
It's
I say
like
bullshit.
crazy. Yeah.
I
So
say bullshit.
I did pre-order Eagly today though from Amazon. So as soon as that becomes
Okay.
available, I'm gonna get that guy.
Yeah, we're funding Bezos's next trip.
We are funding every trip.
He's like, isn't that amazing that you guys are paying for this?
Not just one trip, all the trips.
All the trips.
And his super yacht that he had to take down a whole bridge to get out of the damn town they built it in. It's like ridiculous, bro. Just buy the planet,
crazy.
Jeff. Just buy the planet, bro. You do whatever you want with it, okay?
That's
Just
right.
buy it. Buy us all. Pay us all individually off.
There you go.
How much would it cost for you to say you can do whatever you want, Jeff Bezos?
I don't know. I think it'd be cheaper than you'd think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most people would settle for like $1 million.
Well, I feel like they get to a point to where like a billionaire like that, they don't want to throw down like lots of money because then it will like impact things, you know. And it's just like, you know, I know we talked, you know, about like how like one of these dudes can literally end homelessness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Me and my wife were talking about it the other day. I just did some math or whatever. So there's like 600,000 like homeless people in the U.S. If they all got like a $300,000 house or $250,000 house, it would literally be like not even that much, dude. Like a couple $100 billion, which is nothing in the grand scheme of things. When you know our last bill that they just got was 1.3 trillion. They could have literally end homelessness like that last time they got money.
Like one swoop.
Like one swoop. Like we're just gonna buy everybody who doesn't like who is homeless like a $250,000 house, and everybody, and it would be like not even $1 trillion. And they just got that last time. They're gonna ask for more, I imagine, here coming up soon. So like they can literally end it anytime they want. They just don't.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of things that can end at any time, but they don't.
Well, it's like the credit card thing. You know what I'm saying? If you got 5 credit cards and you're trying to pay them off, you low bearing fruit first, and then you kind of work your way up or whatnot. It's just like, all right, well, if we get that knocked out, okay, what's next? You know, let's just
Well, they do everything. Look at them. I mean, like, you know, them like doing it with medicine and stuff like that too. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say they just need to make it happen, bro. Just get it happen. Just get it happen. You could do it for under $1 trillion. You'd have everybody having a house. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
And then we can work on food for people.
Yeah.
Shelter, food, and water.
Shelter, food, and water.
Yeah, let's end that on that, man, because I know I don't want to get too much into that, but we do appreciate everybody watching us on a Tuesday night instead of a Sunday.
Yeah, you can always catch the podcast secondary on YouTube as well.
That's right.
You can see clips on TikTok, and as always, check us out on Twitch as well.
That's right. And if you're not following us, please hit that follow button. We're going to be, like I said earlier in the podcast, going to be giving out some stuff once we hit that 50. And then we'll set another goal and give out some more stuff. So, you know, share it, like it, and tell your friends about it. You know, it's all.
That's right. Hit us up on Fortnite.
Yeah,
peace.
Yeah, we're gonna go play some Fortnite. So if you guys want to join, hit us up. Actually, I got 2 invites while we were actually doing this podcast from like I don't even know who. So, yeah, we're gonna go play some Fortnite. So you guys have a good night, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Peace.
All right, later, guys.
Later.